Hey, hello, and welcome to today's GFG problem of the day. Maximum meetings in one room. Let's see what the problem has to say. There is one meeting room in the form. There are n meetings in the form of SI and FI, right? Where SI is the start time of meeting I and FI is the finish time of meeting I. The task is to find the maximum number of meetings that can be accommodated in the meeting room. You can accommodate a meeting if the start time of the meeting is strictly greater than the finish time of the previous meeting. Print all meeting numbers. If two meetings can be chosen for the same slot, then choose meeting with smaller dash in the given array. Okay. So let's see through an example, right? So what they are saying is we'll be giving the start times, right? This array and end times, right, of the meeting, end times of the meetings. And there is we have only one meeting room, right? We have only one meeting room, and what the condition is, a current meeting, the current meeting can happen only if the start time of the current meeting is greater than the end time, right? Is greater than the end time, definitely, right? The start time of the current meeting needs to needs to be right, needs to be started after this meeting is ended, right? After the end time of the previous meeting, right? So this is a condition, and what they are asking is to have maximum number of meetings, right? So when can we have maximum number of meetings? When the meetings can end quickly. When the meetings end quickly, then we can have maximum number of meetings. So how to make sure the meetings are ended quickly, right? So what we can do is how to make sure we have maximum number of meetings, right? So what we can do is we can sort according to the end times of the meetings of the given meetings, end times of the given meetings, right? Okay. And what they're asking is, uh, we have to return the meeting numbers. We have to return the meeting numbers, right? Which can be accommodated. So first of all, what we'll do is we will first, before sorting, right, we'll first also number the meeting, give the numbers to the meetings, right? Give the numbers to the meetings. And then what we'll do, we'll sort this complete, right, this complete elements, right, through the end times, so but in this example, it is already sorted according to the end times, right? So we need not sort. I mean, we'll sort definitely, but the order won't change, right? But the order won't change. Now what we can do is we can have one finish variable, right? Finish variable, which will be the tracker for the end times, right? So initially, let's say it is -1. Now we come to this particular element. We start from iterating this. So what we will do according to the given condition, we'll check if the start time is greater than the finish time. Yes, it is greater than the finish time, right? So what we'll do in the output, will put this meeting number, right? And we'll update this finish to the start, to the end time, to the end time, right? With the end time, you'll understand why we're doing this. So we'll, okay, then then we will iterate this. We'll come on this, and then we'll check whether the start time is greater than the end time of the previous meeting, right? End time of the previous meeting. Yes, right. So it is, yes, it is greater. So this meeting can be accommodated. We'll write 2 here, and then we'll also update 2 with the end time of the current meeting, that is 4, right? And then we'll come on this. We'll check whether the start time is greater than this 4, the end time of the previous meeting, the end time of the previous meeting. No, it is not, right? Because the meeting is still going on and the start time is lesser than the end time. So we won't update anything, right? We'll come here. We'll check whether the start time is greater than the end time, right? Yes, it is greater, right? So we'll add the meeting number. We'll add the meeting number, right, to the output, and we'll also update the end time of the current meeting, right? That is 7. We'll come here. We'll check the start time, right? We'll check the start time. If it is greater than the end time of the previous meeting, yes, it is, right? So we'll add the meeting number, and we'll also update the end time of the current meeting. That is 9, right? We'll come here. We'll check whether start time uh, is greater than the end time of the previous meeting, right? It is not, so we won't do anything, and this will be the output. Okay. So this is the intuition behind this problem. Okay. So let's walk through the code how we have written the code, right? So here is a code. Here is a Java code. Okay, here is a Java code. Now what we are doing is, see, we get the start time and end time, right? Start time and finish arrays, right? And what we do, we are iterating and we are creating array, right? Multi-dimensional array, right? And what we are doing is we are assigning uh, on the zeroth, right? The start time, end time, and then meeting number. See, here is a meeting number. Okay, we are also putting. Then what we are doing, we are sorting according to end times, right? So we are checking whether the end time is equal or not. When the end times are equal, then we have to sort according to start times. But if the end times are right, you have to sort according to the end times, right? According to end times. If the end times are not equal, which will be the case generally, then we have to sort according to the end times. Okay, to the end times, right? So this one, what how it is, for example, let's say we have the two, right? Two, 4, and 3, 4, or let's say 3, 4 we have, and 2, 4 we have, right? This are meeting times, right? Start time and end time, right? So here the end times are equal. Here the end times are equal. So what we'll do, we'll sort according to the start time then, right? So this will become 2, 4, and 3, 4, right? And generally, you know the case, right? Generally, if it is one 4, right? And 2, 3, right? So if we sort according to the start end times, right? So it will be 2, 3, and 1, 4, right? 2, 3, and 1, 4. Okay. So yeah. So then we have this finish, which will initialize with -1, and then we are going to check, right? Iterating from the first element, we are going to check whether the start time is greater than the finish time, right? Whether the start time is greater than the finish time, end time of the previous meeting. If it is, we are going to add the meeting number, which we are storing in I of 2, right? And then we are also going to update this finished with the end time of the current meeting, right? And then finally, we are going to sort the meeting numbers, right? Answer, we are having the meeting numbers in the answer, right? So, and we are then sorting finally, and we are returning. Okay. So this is the Java code. Similar code we have for uh, C++ as well, right? So here, same thing we are doing, right? We are having this multi-dimensional array. We are sorting according to the end times, right? If the end times are not equal, sorting according to the end time. If end times are equal, then we are sorting according to the start time, right? And similarly, whatever we have explained, and finally we are sorting this answer, right? So this is a C++ code. Now, let's submit this. Okay, the solution is accepted. Thanks for watching. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.